Thanks everybody for coming out to the unveiling of the Eclipse Murals, we're calling them, by Vernon T. Bateman, who we came into contact with the last couple of months during struggles around exoneration. If you know Vernon, you know Vernon. More people need to know Vernon because the man has been, they took decades of his life away from him, from his community, from his family, from his loved ones, from us, even though we didn't know him at the time. And as early as 2003, the quote-unquote alleged victim had admitted the police, set her up. I mean, they told her who to pinpoint, and she said, no, it wasn't him later, But nonetheless, he still served that time, and he's still not free, He entered the physical prison and then entered the, social prison, right? I mean, can't see his, granddaughter, can't see his, grandson, can't interact with children, it's got to be, home by 9 o'clock, and the terms and condition, the prison isn't just a system, like a physical space, it's a system throughout society, so he still subjects us to that. And also, he hasn't gotten reparations for the suffering they put him and his family through and everybody else.
Right.
So that's why we got with him. But, then we learned he writes children's books, he's an artist, and an engaged citizen, community member, pretty much everything else, stand-up dude, I must say. So, we're really honored to be able to just put this little thing together to celebrate and honor these murals that he donated to the community. As well, I think he'll show us some other ones that are available for sale as well too. So please welcome my friend Vernon.
My grandfather was the artist. His name was Bill Frank. I understand the eclipse is coming on. Coming together to do that, but the memories of my grandfather, the development and the teachings of my grandfather, how he raised me to try to be in his shadows and things like that. I put it like I'm on his shoulders type of thing. So it's over the city of Indianapolis, and the sun in the sky beam at night, you can see the reflection of it. And that's what I did with this one. It's like the eclipse at night, and at nighttime, the sky going to dark. But this is the eclipse, but this is still a memory of me and my grandfather. So that's what I did with this one. Before I break this one down, I do want to thank Pauline, the district, the whole theater, the people that embraced me since I've been out. They gave me an opportunity to display my work. This Pauline, I really wish everybody give her a hand. Yeah.
Thank you. To have this beautiful artwork out here, and we thank Vernon for knocking on my door.
This one is more like a country scene, and a partner, he told me do country type of thing, so I wanted to make it 3D. I do wanted to make it effective, but I do remember memories of my grandfather teaching me how to fish and everything, so that's why I made it 3D, that you could touch the flowers or whatever. It make it kind of give you an effect to give you the feeling. But that's another memory of me and my grandfather as well. This painting called Grandson. Actually, today my grandson's birthday. I'm not allowed to be around him because of these stipulations and everything. So it's a vision of me and my grandson. You can see it. I'm gonna take y'all inside the store as well. This is my buddy Jeff. He gave me the opportunity as well. He know my story, he shared my story. Let me see the newspaper article, Jeff. Jeff heard my story as well. He embraced me. And he's one of the best framers it is that I ran across since I've been out of prison. But these are the books that I did for my kids, for my grandson, and for my children while I was inside of prison.
What's the name of it?
This book dealing with bullying, gangs, and suicide for children. It's called They Can't Hurt Me No More. This book dealing with gun violence, social injustice. unity, equality, and police brutality. It's called If Bullets Could Cry. This book called Hope to Winfrey, the Hope to Win My Freedom, is broke down as an acronym, Saving Our Youth. This is the only book in the country that got Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and
safety tips in the back of every book.
yeah, safety tips in the back of every tip. And yeah, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery. So, but this one dealing with bullying, gangs, and suicide as well. This dealing with COVID-19 and safety tips in the back of every book. Out of Liberation Center, that's my man. You know, that's my man.
Okay.
And Pastor Howard, they my heroes. That's what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, how you doing?
Okay. Okay.
This paint called Cookies and Milk. It's kind of back off, whatever. But I created, if you see the collar not on his neck, it's around his ankle. That's just like me. They got it so many severe stipulations. I ain't allowed to really have love at all for no female if without their approval. And if you see the popsicle sticks, it represents the struggle and the chain. The chain is made out of popsicle sticks. I did this paint and everything while I was inside of prison. It's called Cookies and Milk. Wow. Anybody got any questions? Anything?
Tell us how we can get your books.
Thank you. On Amazon.com,
www.VernonTBateman.com,
VernonTBateman.com, Baby22.com, the Liberation Center.
here at the frame shop,
You want to get my signature? Reach out to my team. The
Barnes
community
and
that's
Noble,
supporting.
Amazon, Target, anywhere
That's my sister
online.
that's talking. You know she do it in the morning than me. She know more than me.
You spoke highly about her.
That's
Always spoke highly about her.
That's my little bro. He was in prison with me too. This is my little shorty.
He taught me a lot. Taught me a lot
too, man. This is my first time ever. Bro, you know I'm coming.
I love you, man.
Every painting in every book that you saw from Vernon T. Bateman, he spent 13 years of the 28 years he was locked up in solitary confinement. The wardens and the white hats and some of the COs were so remorseful when they read his story themselves. They took the time to reach out and learn about his story because they couldn't understand how a man with his attitude and the character of him is in there. So the orders was to put him in a hole when he entered the prison. So he was in the hole for years straight, and there was nothing they could do. They couldn't get him out. But what they did allow us to get the acrylics, the certain paints that he needed, and they allowed him to have them in the hole. And every painting that you see, he literally painted while in the hole, not just in the prison, in the hole of the prison. And they allowed me to pick them up on Saturdays. So my daughter and I used to go pick up every painting you see from him, from the illustrations, all 5 books. Mommy, I Want to Fly that he first released in 2012, and then They Can't Hurt Me No More. Then he re-released them, Mommy, I Want to Fly, and if they Can't Hurt Me No More in 2020 when he released COVID-19, Oprah Winfrey, and If Bullets Could Cry. And all the books do have safety tips in the back of them.
1 second.
Come on, Will. Come on, lift away.
This paint. This paint called Grandson. Today my grandson's birthday. I ain't allowed to touch him, so I visualize being with him through art. A lot of times I speak through art. So this what it's called Grandson. Happy birthday, DJ.
Happy birthday, DJ!